Hello, sexy people. This week I did something I wanted to do for a while, which was to go through my watch list, which is very abundant, and to watch a movie per day from that watch list. I obviously use Letterboxd. I've said it before and I'll say it again, and that's how I use my watch list, and that's how I keep track of movies as well. And it's good because you can just very quickly add things to your watch list. Like, you see something that looks interesting, you just add it there and then you've got a record of it. But when it comes to people like me who have 480 plus movies in their watch list, it does get a bit overwhelming. And I get that thing of just like, I don't want to call it that, but yeah, choice paralysis, where there's just like so much that you then don't know what to do. And yeah, originally I had thought of just shuffling it each day, seeing what would come up, but it turns out I kind of had an inkling of what I wanted each day. So that's what happened. There's some on there that have been there for years and years and years. There's some that are more recent. A lot of the time I just go by vibe. I just kind of like know what kind of thing I want, and I try and match it closely as closely as possible. But yeah, it was really fun and interesting to kind of see the movies that I have wanted to watch for a while and just like chip away at those, which makes it sound like a chore. It's not, but just like it gave me a sense of accomplishment. Let's say that. So let's get started. This is me going through my watch list over the course of a week. This is technically day 2 of my watch list challenge, I guess I'm calling it. I started yesterday with this. I bought this DVD the other day. Very rare find. Very rare find. I watched it last night. It was really good. I think I prefer Waiting for Guffman, which is by the same writer, director, creator, whatever you want to call it, Christopher Guest. I think with Waiting for Guffman, like, you can see the interactions between the zany characters more, whereas this, they all kind of feel insular, and they do interact, but like not as much as I wanted them to. So, still really fun. I wanted more Jennifer Coolidge. I wanted more of her just like saying anything. I did not realize this is where We Both Love Soup is from. Literally one of my favourite screenshots of a movie ever, of her saying We Both Love Soup. And I can't believe it. Yeah, everyone's incredible in this. I recommend if you are a zany comedy lover. Tonight, I'm going to watch Sanctuary with Christopher Abbott and Margaret Qualley. And I'm keeping expectations low. It's a 90-minute movie. Love that. Anything short, I'm a fan. So, let's go. I'll check in after. And we're currently at 498 movies to go. What's that number there? Yeah, that many. Can we get it down to 1 in 1 week? Okay. Hello. So last night I ended up watching Sanctuary. And I really liked it. I gave it 5 stars and a heart. That's a huge deal. So yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. The basic plot is that it's about a man and his dominatrix. But it's so much more than that. It's set in one place over the course of one night. And I really love movies like that. it reminded me of like the tension anyway was like very much 12 Angry Men, and in a way like it kind of used the bathroom in a similar way. If you've seen 12 Angry Men, 12 Angry Men heads, where you at, then you will understand what I mean. If you haven't seen it, you should go watch it. But yeah, really good. The performances were amazing. It was Margaret Qualley and Christopher Abbott, and both of them were just spectacular, especially Margaret Qualley. Like her range, and Christopher Abbott also, to be honest, like, I don't know, it was like scary and moving and funny and weird and confusing, like one after the other, and I love that. Like, it really took you on a journey, and I really didn't know what to expect. There was a point where I was like, where are we going right now? Where are we going? Towards like this, like the end of the second act, I want to say, and then it just like came right back, and it had me like loved it so much. The score was surprisingly beautiful. Cinematography was incredible, like just really gorgeous. And I loved the set design. Like, there was one room that was completely blue, one room that was kind of more goldeny orange, and then the bathroom was like this dark, like wet red with lots of pink in it as well. And it kind of felt like moving through like cold to warmer, if that makes sense. I don't know if that was the intention. That's just how I read it. I think because it's such a like simple movie, as in like it's set in one place with two people, it's like really cool to notice these details that are maybe adding to it without you realizing, kind of thing. So yeah, really, really enjoyed it. And there was something else I was going to say. Oh, my only critique is that Christopher Abbott wasn't rocking a chubber the whole time, because he's supposed to be, you know, he's a client with his dominatrix. He should be rocking a semi the whole time. Where was that? Yeah, I think my favorite line was, do you think we can be co-CEOs? Like, the way Margaret Qualley delivers that is so funny, especially at the point in the movie. Like, it's just so unexpected of her to say it. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Love extremely my shit, just like everything about it. I mean, it had me at man and his dominatrix, but then everything else was just such a revelation. Like, it was so super, like, so nice to actually have it be like a really good movie. So yeah, really enjoyed. I recommend it. Tonight, what time is it now? I mean, when I was gonna start filming this, it was 8:30, and then I started watching a YouTube video. It's now almost 9:30. This is way too late for a full movie, so I am gonna choose one of the short movies. What am I saying? Yeah, short film. Which you can do on Letterboxd. You can change it so that you can only see like short films. And I'm gonna choose one, and I'm gonna watch it, and I'll report back. Okay, I just finished my house walkthrough. I know approximately 0 people who will enjoy it. I don't recommend it to anyone unless you love horror, and specifically the kind of horror where you're just like on edge the whole time. Even though nothing actually happens. Why is my hair swaying? Anyway, that's not the video. Yeah. Who knew that you could watch movies on YouTube? Me, Loki. That's it for today. On to the next. Hello. I'm sleepy as fuck. Just finished film number 4 of the watchlist challenge. I watched Thief by Michael Mann, famously known for Heat and Collateral, and amongst many others. Just the way Michael Mann uses light is absolutely phenomenal, especially at nighttime. Many could learn from him, most won't. Like the way everything just looks so gorgeous and like full, and like the contrast is there, the texture is there. It's just absolutely beautiful to watch. It's absolutely phenomenal. There's one bit where the main character is like driving down a street and you just see the hood of the car and it's so shiny, and you see all the reflections of all the like street signs, illuminated street signs going over glossy, and it's like watching a beetle moving through the world. Like, it's absolutely phenomenal to see. The close-ups as well were just like breathtaking, just like really gorgeous. I do think for me though, like the story, I was just kind of like, wait, what's happening again? Like, it's a pretty simple story. It's just about like a thief. The clue's in the name, and one last job. You know, it's always like all these like movies are always like, this is one last job, and then it ends up not being the last job. But la la la. But yeah, there was like a lot of moving characters. I was just really confused. I was like, who's this guy again? I think it doesn't help that like everyone looked the same, because it was made in like late 70s, early 80s, so like all men dressed and looked the same. I don't know, maybe it's just me. And also I feel like it was so unclear how much time was passing through the movie. One minute he was saying to his lady, let's adopt a child. Next minute they have a baby in their hand. Like, what happened? Like, what? Did that literally just happen within like a week? I don't know. So yeah, I did get confused. I did get distracted. I did go on my phone to look at shoes a couple of times. And I am gonna say this, and it's gonna shock people, but there was too much sense. Like, at some points I was just like, another scent that's going on for 10 minutes long? Like, can we get something else? It's obviously just like the era, like, came out in 81. That was prime synth era, but like, chill. I will say, like, the last like 10 minutes absolutely knocked out of the park, like completely wordless. And I knew it was gonna be wordless because my the like way I watched it, anytime the subtitles are no longer needed, it'll be like subtitles by Open Sky. And that happened like at the 1 hour, yeah, I want to say like 1 hour 50 mark, and there was still like 14 minutes left. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be silent from now on. It's gonna blow my tits off. And it did. So yeah, visually stunning. I'm gonna process it for a little bit longer, I think. And I did really love the actress who plays Jessie. Tuesday something, I think she's called. I've never seen her before. She looks so familiar. But I feel like her character was just like really underutilized. I think like this is only like my third Michael Mann movie, but I think definitely the stuff that he did later in his career, to me anyway, feel more well-rounded than Thief. I also did watch I think it's called Manhunt, the version he did of Hannibal Lecter, and I only got like 30 minutes in before I had to just turn it off. This was a few years ago though, maybe I'll revisit. Anyway, that's my thoughts. Oh my god, I've been talking for so long. Good night. See you in the next one. Hello once more. I can't remember what day it is. I didn't watch a movie last night or yesterday or whatever because I was out with my friends. So I watched two today, and they were both just over an hour long. The first one is called Primer, and the second one is It's Such a Beautiful Day. The first one was very confusing. The second one was also confusing, but in very different ways. The first one was about these guys who realize they have discovered time travel, but it's like so convoluted. I did like how it looked like it was really beautifully shot, and it was all like written, directed, produced, cast, music, edited by one man who also starred in it, obviously, as these things go. And I was reading a little bit on Wikipedia, and he was like, I didn't want to make it easy for the audience to understand. And I respect that. I really respect anyone who doesn't dumb themselves down just for the sake of an audience, even if it means that I then still don't understand either. Like, respect. You don't need me to understand King. It's okay. Yeah, it looked great, and I really liked the way it sounded. I liked the way that everyone like talked over each other. It was very confusing and a bit shambolic at times, but I also really enjoyed like the realism of it, and like the audio was really well recorded, if that makes sense. Like, I really am still like kind of shocked by how nice it sounded, if that makes sense. Um but yeah, will I ever understand? I don't think so. It was kind of like if Coherence, um one of my favorite movies, Coherence, which you may have also never heard of, was like made by a super genius for the audience of like 12, an audience of 12. Like, maybe, because it kind of had a similar vibe of just like, I don't know, weird, like, time travel, multiple clones almost vibes. But yeah, is I don't know. The cast in it all are dressed like Mormons as well. I saw that in the comments on Letterboxd that people were like, are they Mormons or are they just dressed like Mormons? But they are just literally all wearing like white shirts, and it's so funny. There's one bit where there's like a party, and it's just a sea of white. It's just so funny. So yeah, I don't know what to make of that one for sure. Um, but it's cool. Do you know what? Like, I think even when I don't understand something, I can still appreciate the fact that someone made it. The fact that this was like mostly a 1 month effort, um, is like really fascinating to me. Like, I love like people that are just like that, just are just like driven by something to make like something really big like that. Not big, but like they are willing to put in all the effort and time and energy and money and resources they have available to them to just make this like crazy passion project, even if it's not understood by many. And then the next one was It's Such a Beautiful Day, which is animation. You will have seen his animations online if you were on YouTube between, I want to say, 2008 to 2013. You will definitely have seen his animations, and it's basically like a long version of those animations, like very like unsettling at times, zany, um, just a little bit kooky and weird, and like sometimes uncomfortable, and yeah, the movie was specifically about one character and like his descent into literally madness, like the he has like some sort of undiagnosed mental health issues slash neurological issues, and it's just like the descent into illness, mental and physical, and it looked into like lineage and genetics and generational trauma, I guess you could call it that, and just the way that that like trickles down. And there were some shots that were really, really beautiful. It's all animated, it's all like stick figures, but there were still some shots that I just thought were really, really pretty. And there's a really cool use of like almost collage um with like pieces of archive photographs, I think, and stop motion photographs as well. So yeah, really weird, and I'm still recovering from it. I really like the music that was used. It was all classical music. Um, but yeah, now I genuinely feel like I don't know how to be human anymore. A little bit. Like I have to go out there and just like talk about, I don't know, like Love Island or something when I've just watched these like really major head fucks, I guess you could call them. And that's what I'm gonna do. So that's what I watched today. Tomorrow, who knows? Have now like started bookmarking what I want to add to this list, which then makes a watch list of a watch list, which is kind of defeating the purpose. And I kind of wish I hadn't done that now, because now there's like this expectation. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna try and like follow my nose for tomorrow's watch instead of setting an expectation, and just like let the vibe come to me, like let the same way I was doing before today, like let the vibe come to me. Just like, what am I in the mood for? What do I think I want to watch? What do I remember like seeing either snippets of or stills of that I think I would vibe with that day? Okay, on to the next day. Fast forward to me tomorrow. I just watched Night is Short, Walk On Girl. It's such a complicated title. And it was really cute. Animated Japanese movie, but not very anime-ish, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't know. It really reminded me of like the graphic style of like 70s and 80s. Yeah, really, really cute, really like stylized. Weird little story, just like it's over the course of one night. This girl is out drinking, and then like weird stuff happens. It's kind of surreal and a little bit cuckoo bananas, but in a fun way, and it's just very cute. Loved the style. It was very funny and it was cute. What more can I ask for? Do you know what I mean? So I've now watched 7 movies from my watch list. I did add 2 more on, which kind of defeats the purpose. But literally, like, I could add a single movie every single day to my watch list. Like, it's that bad. Like, there's just so many movies I want to watch. But yeah, I'm really happy that I managed to chip away at some, and that I found some really good ones. Like Walk On Girl, and what else did I watch? Oh yeah, Sanctuary and Best in Show, like those were really good. And I'm just so glad I got to discover them, and that's really cool that like I got to do that. Does that make sense? I don't know. It's obviously I've just been like in such a not rut really, but kind of a rut, but also kind of not. Of just like rewatching stuff and just not like broadening my horizons for fear of like coming across flops. But I think like with every flop, there will be a really cool new discovery, and that's what you need to like think about. Is like, if you don't try, you don't get. Come on. Come on. So yeah, I think I want to do this like monthly for sure. Maybe I don't know. We'll see how where the wind takes us. But I would like to do this on a more frequent basis. And I might document it, I might not. I might do it in a more casual way as part of like a vlog or something. But yeah, I think it's cool and fun. I had really wanted to do more like shuffling of just hitting refresh and randomizing my watch list and just watching the first one that comes up, and I just didn't get to do that because I always had this kind of inkling of what I did want to watch, or the limitations meant that I had to watch shorter movies, which I don't have many on my watch list. So I would like to do it one week maybe where I do just fully randomize it for myself and just like let go, let God, and see where that takes us. Like, that could be cool. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Hope you feel inspired to watch some movies that have been sitting in your watch list for years, potentially. Try something new, try a different movie, shake things up. Don't just rewatch Shrek or where the fuck ever. And love ya.